Let's start in a seated position with some prop underneath you if you need it, closing the eyes, feeling your body from the inside, making any subtle adjustments to the position of your pelvis, relaxing in the legs and the hips, extending through the spine and the crown of the head, relaxing your shoulders and the facial muscles. And then when you're ready, you can open the eyes, interlock the hands above the crown of the head, and stretch the arms upward as you breathe in. Release the arms as you breathe out. Inhale, stretch the arms as you breathe in. Palms to the crown of the head as you breathe out. One more time. And then release. We'll do a similar movement, but we'll add to this. Inhale, stretching the arms, interlocking, palms to the sky as you breathe in. Rounding the spine, arms reaching forward as you breathe out. Inhale, sweeping the hands behind you, lifting the heart, shoulder blades pressing together. And on the exhale, we relax in our starting position. Move with your breath. Inhale, stretching upwards. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, lifting the heart, shoulder blades together. Exhale to our neutral starting position. One more time. Each movement with each phase of your breath. And then take a moment to pause and notice what you feel. Next, we're going to twist over the left side of the body. So left hand behind you, right hand on your left knee or thigh. We're twisting to the left and we're breathing into the right side of the body. And then unwind, coming back to center. We're going to twist to the right. Left hand on your right knee or thigh. Right hand behind you, twisting to the right side. And breathing into your twist. Unwinding, coming back into center. And then let's come on to the hands and knees for cat pose. Pressing the palms into the floor as you round the spine and back. And as you breathe in, tailbone upward, heart shining forward, eyes and head looking upward. Continue this movement. Find your own rhythm to move in cat pose. This is a beautiful movement for the spine. And when you're ready, sinking back into child's pose, resting for a moment. Roll up into kneeling. And then let's come into butterfly. The soles of the feet together, knees lifting up and down, as if your legs are the wings of a butterfly that are flapping. Feel in each of your hip joint and in the inner thighs and groin area. Find a pace that feels suitable for your body. And then we're going to pause the movement and just stay in butterfly, allowing gravity to do the work. Perhaps pressing your knees outward. And then let's extend our left leg, right foot against the thigh or on top of the thigh, making sure to avoid the kneecap. And that same movement, encouraging opening, circulation, and mobility in your right hip joint. So now we're going to move into a twist, that right foot coming across the left leg, and we're going to twist to the right side. Right hand behind you, left hand holding on to the knee as you twist to the right side. Unwind, come back to center, and now let's do butterfly on the left side. Left foot against the thigh or on top of the thigh. That knee moving up and down at a pace that feels suitable for your body. Feeling into the left hip joint. And then we'll move into our twist. The left foot coming across the right leg, left hand behind, and twisting to the left side. Coming back to center and extending your left leg. So now let's come again onto the hands and knees, a little bit more movement and warming of the hip joint. Right knee and ankle lifts out to the side and lowers down. Left knee and ankle lifts to the left side and lowers down. Continue to alternate and work with whatever range is available to you. Not worrying about what it looks like, but just noticing what it feels like to work within the range of movement with the intention to increase that range without strain. Once you've done an equal number on both sides, sink back to the heels in child's pose. When you're ready, come back onto the hands and knees. We'll come up into downward facing dog. You can always do a low version of downward dog, keeping the knees on the ground. Feeling the stretch for the spine. And then shifting your weight forward into a high push-up position, plank pose. Knees can come down, lower onto the front of the body, and coming up into cobra. Contracting through the back of the body as you lift the chest forward, and then lowering the head down. Rest. Bend your right knee, hold on to your right foot with your hands. You can also hold on to your pant leg if you can't reach your foot. Breathe into the right thigh, front of the right leg. Release your right leg. And then bend your knee, your left knee. Hold on to your left foot, one or both hands. Your head can turn to the left side if that's helpful. Breathing into the left thigh. And then release. Pressing back to the heels and lifting up into downward dog. And we'll step forward with the right foot, bringing the left knee down in a low lunge. We're going to move through a flow. So staying in lunge for another breath or two. And then we're going to step back into plank pose. The knees can come down if you'd like to make it a little easier. Lowering onto the front of the body. Coming up into cobra. Heart shining forward in cobra. Lowering the head and chest down. And this time we'll stretch both thighs, holding on to each foot with each hand. Releasing both legs. Hands under the shoulders, pressing back to the heels. Downward facing dog. You can always do the low version with the knees down. And then let's step the left foot forward in lunge, coming to the other side of our low lunge. This time we're going to step forward into a forward fold, releasing the upper body, releasing the head, relaxing the arms, and slowly rolling up into standing. Taking a moment in standing to feel the body from the inside. And then reaching the arms up to the sky, palms together. And as you're ready on the exhale of the breath, folding forward. Right leg back. Lunge position. Coming into plank. lowering down into cobra. Pressing back to the heels. Downward dog, or the low version with the knees staying on the ground. Then the right foot forward, again in our lunge position. Stepping into a forward fold, head releasing forward. Taking a few deep breaths and then rolling up into standing. Arms reaching up to the sky, palms together, and on the exhalation folding to the earth. Left leg back in lunge. This time we're going to bring the hands onto the knee or thigh, or just let the arms hang beside you, using some of your core strength to bring the torso upright. Then stepping back into plank, lowering onto the front of the body. Some of you might choose to do 8-pointed star with the knees, chest, and chin down just before you do cobra. And then coming back to the heels and into downward dog. At any point, if you need to rest, you can always rest in child's pose. Left foot forward in our lunge position. Hands can rest on the knee or arms can hang beside you. Steady eye gaze and steady breath. And then a forward fold. Slow, relaxed breathing. Catch your breath. If your breath has speeded up a bit, this is a moment to let it slow down again. And then we'll slowly roll up into standing. Arms reaching upward to the sky, stretching the whole body. And on the exhale, folding down to the earth. Forward fold, right leg back. This time in our lunge, you can bring your arms to rest on your hips, feeling a slight back bend in the upper part of the back. Stepping back into plank pose. To make it easier, knees can come down. This builds strength in the arms and core. Lowering on to the front. Coming into cobra. You can hold cobra for a little more time or a little less time, adjusting the pace to your own body. Transitioning onto the hands and knees and into downward dog. Or resting. And then we'll step forward with the right foot in lunge position. Place the hands on the hips in our lunge. And stepping into a forward fold. Slow, deep breathing. letting gravity do the work. Slowly rolling up into standing. Take a moment to notice what you feel. Arms reaching up to the sky. Palms coming together at the heart. And next we're going to come into some balancing poses. Standing on your left leg and bringing the right knee up. You can use a wall or a chair to help you with your balance. And then let's switch sides. Standing on your right leg, holding your left knee. And then release. We're going to try again, but we're going to add a variation where that knee moves outward to the side and the arm reaches in the opposite direction. So right leg and right knee to the right side, left arm to the left side. Coming back to center, and then let's switch sides. You're standing on your right leg, holding on to your left knee. The knee moves outward, and the right arm reaches outward. A standing balance that involves our hip. Coming back to center, and releasing your foot and leg to the floor. Next, we'll come into tree pose, standing on your left leg, right foot against the thigh, palms together at the heart, finding your balance. That steadiness in the standing leg, and some sense of ease and relaxation. Then let's switch sides. Standing on the other leg, bending the knee in tree pose, palms together at the heart. And a steady eye gaze and breath to sustain you in this position. And then release. So we'll come down next into a squat. If you need help, you can add some support underneath of the heels or underneath of the pelvis. Palms can press together and feel all that's happening in your squat. From our squat, we're going to come down into sitting. Bringing the left heel towards you and extending the right leg. Interlocking your fingers, reaching the arms upward and then reaching forward. Your hands can rest on the knees or thigh or on either side of the leg. Feel breath soften the body. Slow, relaxed breathing. And then let's come to the other side. Interlocking your thumbs, reaching upward and stretching the body as you fold forward, even if it's a very small fold. Hands resting on your leg or beside the leg. and a slow, relaxed breathing as the body tissue softens. And then slowly coming back up. And we're going to come down onto our backs. You can have any props beside you that are helpful. Lying down on the back with the knees bent and taking a moment just to feel a settling into the earth beneath you. And then as you're ready, we'll move into bridge pose. Lifting the pelvis upward to the sky as you breathe in. Lowering down to the earth as you breathe out. Continuing this movement of lifting and lowering the pelvis in rhythm with your breathing. If you'd like, you can even hold the position, hold bridge pose, pelvis elevated, breath steady and soft. You can always come out of the position a little bit earlier. Some of you might prefer to be doing bridge pose, moving with your breath. And as you're ready, we'll all let the pelvis release to the earth and then hug the knees. Breathe into the low back. Now the left leg extends along the floor. Hold on to your right knee with your left hand and bring it over and across to the left side in a twisting pose. You can slide some support underneath of the right knee. Looking up to the sky or to the right side. And relax and breathe into the right side of the body. You can stay here longer, or if you're ready, coming out and preparing for the other side, holding on to your left knee, bringing the prop to the right side of the body and guiding your left knee over and across to the right. Left arm reaching to the left side and breathing into this beautiful twist. Let the whole body relax. You can stay here longer, or if you're ready to come out, you can come out and lie in a position that's comfortable for our relaxation. Feeling the earth beneath you, supporting you. Holding you so that you can let go of any unnecessary tension. The sky above you, vast and open. Feel the air on your skin, the space around your body, and breath flowing through you like a gentle ocean wave. If you'd like, you can repeat internally. Breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I relax. Breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I relax. You can stay here longer if you'd like. If you're ready to come out, you can stretch the body in whatever way feels natural, deepening your breath or yawning, and eventually coming onto your side and coming up into sitting. We'll take a moment to sit comfortably, bring the palms to the heart, and dedicate our practice for the well-being of Mother Earth and the well-being of all. Thank you for joining me.